down, males, nigga. Hold it down, males, nigga. Gotta hold it down. I gotta hold it down. Man, you better not let nobody foul you out. Man, you better not let nobody crash you out. Hold it down. I gotta hold it down. Man, you better not let nobody crash you out. Man, you better not let nobody foul you out.
Yo, what's up? Got another live streaming going on. 2 black models found deleted in California apartments. They still haven't caught nobody yet. What's really going on? Why the sisterhood ain't talking about this one? And why is a lot of these black women end up getting killed in the first place? There go my reaction to it. Let's go. Yo, let's go.
In their downtown LA apartments, their bodies discovered at 2 different locations just 48 hours apart. Police are trying to determine if the deaths are related. Eyewitness reporter Bob Hayes with more on the investigation, and we're now hearing from the mother of one of the victims.
2 models, 2 deaths, 2 mysteries. Melissa Mooney found dead in her downtown LA apartment last Tuesday. Just 2 days before that, the body of Nicole Coates was found in her downtown LA apartment.
I'm not going to stop until I find out what happened.
Nicole's mother, Sharon Coates, says her daughter's death.
It's crazy. Y'all better take a look at them agencies. They Facebook or something. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Well, back to this.
That just doesn't make sense. Right now, investigators say the cause is undetermined, but Mooney's death has been ruled a homicide. The similarities between the 2 cases raising suspicions that something criminal may have happened to Coates as well.
Her incident was 5 minutes away. They're both models. They're in the same age bracket. I'm just trying to piece everything together, but I still feel that something fishy is going on.
Both Coates and Mooney were last seen alive on September 7th. Coates was 32 years old. Mooney just weeks away from turning 32. Her family holding a vigil Sunday night.
We would just be celebrating her birthday instead of this, but we're celebrating her life. And
damn, her face white as hell. You a black woman? Man, shit crazy.
LAPD has been tight-lipped on the Mooney investigation, only saying that she was murdered in her apartment. Investigators
so that means it's somebody she trusted. And she got murdered in her apartment.
Still waiting for the medical examiner to determine the cause of her death. The Coates family waiting as well for word of how Nicole died. The pain of not knowing adding to her mother's loss.
I just want to know what took her away from me. I just want to know if it was somebody that did something, somebody came into her apartment. You know, I want to know what happened.
Meanwhile, the LAPD is asking for the public's help in identifying the killer in Melissa Mooney's case. If you have any information.
So they don't know nothing. No cameras around apartments, nothing. Not looking through her phone, nothing, huh? She had to know the person, because it didn't say no break-in, no forced entry. But this almost sounds like that one black chick who got that fentanyl from that white boy in a hotel, and she ended up dead.
Information that can help solve this murder, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. That's 1-800-222-8477.
Mm. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see what TikTok talking about. Let's see what TikTok talking about. $14. Look.
The dating apps are shaking, and I think that this has something to do with it. So, two young models in LA.
Did she just say the dating app? Now, if this was dating app, the statistics show black women first choice on a date in the dating app are white men. Is this why the sisterhood ain't talking about it? Because they whole organization is built off of bashing black men.
Both unalived, and the dating apps are shaking. And I think that this has.
The dating apps are shaky. Once again, the statistics show in the dating app, all the dating apps, black women first choice are white men.
Has something to do with it. So, two young models in LA, both unalived, in two luxury apartments just days apart from each other, Melissa Mooney and Nicole Coates. Very sad.
It's crazy how they in the same apartment complex. Who is paying for that luxury apartment? Now we know LA, when they say luxury, they mean luxury.
There's a little bit to the story because we don't know a lot yet. Let's talk about it. Now, the reason why I have smoke for the dating apps is they said Nicole Coates, pictured right here, just a few days before she was unalived and found in her apartment by her family, she told her friends that she was going on a date. Now, I don't know if she met this person on a dating app. I don't know if she just met them in the LA streets, but something about it just gives me who went into y'all's apartment, into both of their apartments, had access without being a friend or a family member. It was probably like a hot guy decoy, aka the unaliver.
Once again, on the dating apps, statistics show black women first choice, white men. Check their phones. Why ain't nobody checking their phones? Who's really hiding what? Was they models? Or was there something else going on? Because if they don't know nobody out in LA, who they definitely ain't gonna trust no niggas, no black men.
Now, this young lady right here, people were posting pictures of her, and it devastated me because it was a lot of stuff coming from her friends. Her balloon send off was today. Baby, let me tell you something. She had a lot of friends that loved her, and let me tell you how y'all would have to come get me off of the floor if anything happened to any of my friends. I will not take it well. I will not be okay. There will be no news. Anything happened to my friends, this is devastating, and it really shows me you got to get your life insurance. You got to be on your Zoom at 10 about that type of stuff.
It don't matter if you got life insurance or not. Why ain't nobody got their property and looking through their phones? How the police? So that means the phone is missing. if the police ain't got it. The police don't. I mean, what's really good? Nobody looking through their phones.
Stuff because people pass away at young ages unexpectedly all the time. So I'm telling y'all, go to your bank that you go to, or try to figure out things.
They don't pass unexpectedly.
Your job, a way for you to get life insurance. I don't care if you're in your.
Nah, you ain't ready for death, but this is almost sound like a cover up. They went out there to do model, except for one. She went on a date. Oh, she had a date coming. Once again, statistics show, and on the dating apps, black women first choice is white men.
Your early 20s, so was these young ladies. Now, this young lady, again, Nicole Coates, she had told her friends and family she was going on a date. They did not see her for a few days. They went directly to her apartment and they found her into her apartment. They said she was unrecognizable, completely battered and bruised, definitely assaulted, definitely unalived by somebody. And her aunt made it a point, which stuck out to me, to say that her leg was up in a kicking motion when they found her. They found her looked like she had a sign, a direct sign of struggle, trying to fight the person back. That shows me, oh, that was somebody she was trying to get up off of her. Like,
once again, black women don't trust black men. She invited this person to where she lived at, and you new to LA. And you met this person off a dating app. Nobody ain't checking for the phones.
The only plausible thing I know somebody went into their apartment and did this, that they both must have found comfortable enough to let in. And if it was not a mutual friend, if they have no other connection but models in LA, unalived days apart, there's a predator out on the loose that is the real modelizer, okay? Now, both of these ladies lived in luxury apartments. And so just
who
with
was
my
paying
sleuth
for
mind, if a guy is getting in there to do something to him, he must be some level of attractive. He must present with some level of comfortability, because these are baddies. These are Chanel wearing baddies.
Facts. And we know black women ain't inviting no black man to her apartment. Not her luxury apartment. Who was paying for it? Right, Chanel and all this stuff. Who was paying for those apartments? Modeling out there ain't popping like that.
You feel me?
Then it's downtown Los Angeles. Oh, come on, man. The streets know what's up.
That if they're going to let somebody into their luxury apartment, I don't think it's just going to be any old Joe Schmo off the street. So I say, people, be careful, because I'm not even going to say ladies. We don't know if this person goes both ways. They could be going after male models next. We don't know. Now, I want you guys to be careful and remember, I don't care how somebody looks, how cute they are. Do not bring them to your house. I need you to wait like a year before they're able to come into your house.
And they didn't wait a year. Oh, yeah, come on in. Man, that's with white men, man. And these women know it.
And that's after some intense background search, okay? Don't be letting nobody in your house that is serious.
And we bet not, because you know, if black men get blamed, you know the manosphere is gonna dig like, oh, so they ain't like black men anyway. That's why there ain't a lot of talk about this. It's kind of wild though. Why? And it's not a lot of talk.
And something can happen to you at no matter what age, even if you're grown. The dating apps are shaking, and I think
Is where police say that they found her murdered here inside this high-rise luxury apartment building. You can see
come
that
on, man. Look, come on, man. You know they got cameras everywhere.
and also has security here.
Hold on. This happened in August. Ain't they just now talking about? So that means they still can't find that person, or they know who it is. It's just they white man. Not all white people are crazy like this, but they both was on a dating app. Statistic shows black women first choice are white men. They did a statistic on all the dating apps in your phone that you can download on black women. Their first choice is white men.
Meantime, her sister is speaking out on social media tonight, saying that she is absolutely heartbroken. She can't believe that her baby sister is gone and says that she can't stop crying. The LAPD says 31-year-old Melissa Mooney, a model and real estate agent, was murdered.
Oh, come on, man. So she was a model and a real estate agent. Y'all ain't go to her job to see who she was talking to. She had to feel that comfortable letting somebody in like that. And it said she was assaulted, so no DNA. It's been since August. Well, last month. It's been a month, put it like that. And she's a real estate agent. Yeah, okay.
Inside her luxury apartment at Sky at Bunker Hill in downtown Los Angeles.
Sky Bunker Hill. Where the cameras? Come on, man. I bet you they seen the person who it was before. Why they ain't putting that I want to know why the apartment, the luxury apartment building ain't putting those what's the names out? The videos of who they met. Cause it looked like if you live in there in those apartments, the person who's pulling up gotta get buzzed in. Cause it look, especially in luxury, they got gated everything.
Mooney's family reportedly became anxious when they couldn't get a hold of her last week. They apparently could tell that their iPhone messages they sent her weren't going through to her iPhone. Police ended up conducting 2 welfare checks, the first late last week and the second Tuesday. And that's when they found her dead inside her South Figueroa apartment. On Melissa's Instagram, she posted that she was a published model and worked at Nest Seekers Beverly Hills. Her sister posted an emotional statement on her Instagram, saying in part, "Never in a million years did I think I'd have to make this post and get justice for my one and only sister. My heart is crushed. I can't believe you won't be here with us anymore. You are so loving and so kind to everyone." And while police say that she was murdered, they are not revealing the cause of death. They say they're going to leave that up to the coroner to determine. And of course, if you know anything about this tragedy, you are urged to contact the LAPD.
It should have came out by now.
The LAPD has now launched a murder investigation after a woman was found dead inside her luxury apartment in downtown Los Angeles. 31-year-old Melissa Mooney's body was discovered after police performed a welfare check on Tuesday. Mooney had only moved into the apartment a month ago. People in the high-rise have been raising the alarm for weeks about a rash of suspicious incidents in and around the building. Police are waiting for autopsy results to determine Mooney's cause of death.
Now at 11 in other news, it's been nearly a week since 32-year-old model Nikki Coates was found dead in her LA apartment. Tonight, her family looking for answers.
This as police investigate the death of another model also found in downtown Los Angeles. Eyewitness News reporter Elena Gomez joining us.
Come
live
on,
from
man.
the latest, Elena.
Come on, man. It almost sound like the repeated a serial killer from back in the days where they just going after models. And everybody know what they was doing downtown. Now I don't know if they was, but it might have been some selling their assets going along. And they just only target them two. And the neighbors been complaining to that apartment building, luxury apartment building, about suspicious shit been going on. Why only them two?
Elena.
Good evening. Well, family found Nikki Coates here in her apartment dead downtown at the 8th and Grand Apartments. The family feels her death was suspicious, and they're now looking for answers into what happened to their loved one. Family of Nicole, or Nikki Coates, are still in shock that she was found dead inside her apartment on Sunday.
I was so distraught. I couldn't even, no tears wouldn't even come out. I just felt like everything was moving slow motion, and I still am in shock. I'm so in shock right now. I'm still in denial that she's not here.
Nobody's checking the phones.
Alone in her downtown apartment, the family thinks her death feels a bit suspicious based on how
Look
she
at
was
that
found.
shit, man. You ain't gonna tell me. Hold on, man. Look at that. You ain't gonna tell me there ain't no cameras around there. I think everybody should get on this luxury apartments behinds. Like, where's the cameras at? Where's the video? Where's the login? Because you got to get buzzed in order to get in shit like this, and everybody know each other. I hope everybody know each other, because shit. Let's just keep it G. You gotta have money to live in this. One was going on a dating app. Once again, statistics show on all dating app platforms, black women first choice are white men. The second choice is black men. This ain't my statistics. This is all around statistics on all dating apps. It might even be the gay ones, also included in there too.
Was a bit suspicious based on how she was found.
We just know that she was found. She was found dead in her apartment. It just didn't look right to us. It didn't look right how she was positioned in the bed.
OnlyFans model.
Unrecognizable for
you might be right. Quavo before Quavo.
Unrecognizable.
Hold on, let me pause this. You might be right. It doesn't meet the racist agenda. But one of them was meeting somebody off the dating app. Moving to LA was the first mistake. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, LA is going down. Like, a lot of people is leaving. Why would you go out there to get a model career? That don't make no sense. Well, you don't even got to leave your home now. Crickets from the Sisterhood. Facts. Because if this was a month ago, like, what? Why y'all not saying nothing? Oh, they waiting to see if it's a black man. But my thing is, why the family ain't answer for the cameras? Where their phones at? None of that. Matter of fact, technology so cold that the police, how they doing it, what you call that, first 48, how they could hit the use the towers to see who was around the crime scene, what other number it was around the crime scene. What's really going on, man?
And even her, they had to identify her by her tattoos.
Nikki's
Damn.
cousin Shania also says alarms went off in her head when she saw a similar story recently of a woman named Melissa Mooney, who was also found dead inside her apartment downtown in Bunker Hill. Her death is now
Look
under
at that, man. They in luxury apartments, man. It gotta be. If it ain't no cameras in there, man, I don't know what. Like, hold on, you luxury. Man, I don't live in a luxury apartment. I ain't gonna cap. But it's cameras in this motherfucker. And a security guard. Like, what? What? I hope they want OnlyFans models, man. If they was, because I don't. Atlanta is the place to be if you, as a black model. LA is over for LA. LA economy is dropping fast. Ain't no money to be made out there for real if you ain't in entertainment or you already established or a real estate person. One of them was. And they felt comfortable for them to bring them right on in. Come on in. You out in LA, you know what's up. So you had to know, they had to know them.
homicide investigation.
We just want to know what happened. We want to know what happened because it just doesn't seem right. And we're just like, is there a correlation between these two females? Is there a correlation? Because they were both almost in the same area. It was both almost in the same area. I think they were both in downtown LA or just within that certain, mileage within that area. So we were just kind of like, when we seen that, we were just like, okay, we need to make sure that this isn't something else because it just didn't seem right.
As they wait for more answers, Shania is remembering her cousin for the vibrant, loving person she was.
This is our reality now, like living without her. And I know it's not going to hit for a while until holidays come up and really, when
And that's right around the corner.
family members come over, I know she's not going to walk in the door. And I know it's not going to hit yet because this still has not hit me. It has not. But I just know I love her and I will forever love her. And I just want her spirit and her legacy to live on.
And we reached out to LAPD. They say this is only a death investigation and nothing nefarious was found. The LAPD has.
I know who did this to her. She shouldn't be gone. But we need to know. We need to know what happened.
Family members of a beautiful young model who recently discovered her dead in her downtown Los Angeles apartment are crying foul play and explain they are frustrated at the lack of answers and information coming from investigators. 32-year-old Nicole Coates, known as Nikki, told friends she had a date on Friday, September 8th. That's the last they heard from her. She didn't answer calls or texts during the weekend, so her father and aunt visited her luxury apartment 2 days later, located at 8th and Grand.
Come on, man. Look at the area, man. White guy did it. But I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. But nobody ain't see nothing. These luxury apartment, nobody in that luxury apartments ain't hear nobody screaming, fighting for their life. Nobody ain't hear nothing, huh?
That's when they made the gut-wrenching discovery.
I couldn't recognize her.
You feel there was some level of
Damn.
violence with this death?
Yes, I do.
You believe it was murder?
I believe it was. I really do. One of her legs was up in the air in a kicking position. That's not nobody that's just laid in their bed and died. I don't know who she went out with.
Nah, that killer did that. A person don't die with their feet still in the air like that. It's fingerprint spotty all over that apartment, whoever it was. But see, it is gonna take a long time for fingerprints or autopsy to come back and everything.
What transpired there, I have no idea, but I'm going to find out. So if you're out there, you're going to get caught. You're messing with the wrong person.
The LA County Coroner's Office says the case of Nicole Coates is open and the cause of death deferred. That means the cause is undetermined and further investigation is needed. However, Nikki's suspicious death is alarmingly similar to another recent case. During a welfare check for concerned family members, police discovered the body of 31-year-old model and real estate agent Melissa Mooney on Tuesday afternoon.
See, with her being a real estate agent, those people, real estate friends, they know who she was dating.
She was inside her luxury apartment, Sky, at Bunker Hill on South Figueroa Street. The LAPD is not releasing any details, but confirms detectives are investigating the young woman's death as a homicide. Family and friends are devastated, and neighbors are extremely concerned. The family of Nikki Coates is watching that case closely.
I feel myself, it's a predator loose. I don't know who did this.
It's a predator loose. They want to blame it on black men. I know they do. Sorry, this don't look like this don't even sound like what a black and those girls is rich. They ain't messing with no broke dude. Living in that type of apartments. Yeah. They's got white dudes written all over it. Who they was messing with.
Warning to black women, especially in LA. Warning to black women, especially in LA.
Oh, that was short as hell. So they knew each other.
I suggest you don't fuck with my sis. Ooh, 'cause she comfortable in my skin.
One, if we find out it probably was another jealous ass model that did this.
Cozy with who I am, comfortable in my skin, cozy. I suggest you don't fuck.
Y'all got me in the
That's it. Nothing else. And I wonder why none of the other black models are talking about this. It's like silent, quiet. Just like those other two black chicks who don't want to speak on that one chick missing from Tennessee. The guy, he spoke out. The two other chicks, nah, they ain't saying nothing. But Sisterhood, why y'all quiet about this? It's kind of crazy how it's just silent to the mug. Like nothing. Just like that. Quiet. This the only one I found. See who on live talking about it. Oh, nobody. That's crazy. Look, they ain't even talking about it. Man. If it was a black man involved, oh, they be talking about this like crazy. It's black Twitter. They ain't, man, listen. Ooh, let me find out. What? Let me find out if somebody in our community. Who the fuck? Let me find out someone in my community. You ain't gonna do shit. If it is. But it wasn't no black man. Cause man, most black men ain't talking to black women nowadays. One was on a date. Statistics show on all dating apps, black women first choice is white men. Their first choice. And they living out in luxury. So I already know they dealing with some dude who that's attractive with some money. More likely, a white person. If not, it could be a woman, because who's to say they like women too? Is some jealous ass other models out here?
She shouldn't be gone. But we need to know. We need to know what happened.
Family members of a beautiful young model who recently discovered her dead in her downtown Los Angeles apartment are crying foul play and explain they are frustrated at the lack of answers and information coming from investigators.
He ready to take somebody's head off. Man, my thing is, do the family have her cell phone? Ain't nobody bringing that up. Let's look through their cell phone, they private property. Because everything they need to know is right in that phone. Who she called, who called her during the times of their deaths.
32-year-old Nicole Coates, known as Nikki, told friends she had a date on Friday, September 8th. That's the last they heard.
See, that's what I'm saying. She told friends and family she had a date. See, my thing is, why is the family keeping quiet about her dating life? What's really good? If it was a black man, they would have been instantly came out with it. Phones and all. The news would even came out with it. It might be a man. I ain't gonna keep throwing shit out there because I could be all wrong. That's wild. What else? Look at this, man.
That's when they made the gut-wrenching discovery. You feel there was some level of violence.
That's right, Rick, Kareen, what a mystery this is. Two young models discovered dead in their luxury apartments in downtown Los Angeles just days apart. One case is considered a homicide. The other one right now is considered suspicious, undetermined. Are they related? This is a story you will see only on 5.
It's senseless, and I want some answers because my daughter is gone. It is not fair. I want everybody to
Look through those phones.
She should be gone. But we need to know. We need to know what happened.
Family family members of a beautiful young model who recently discovered her dead in her downtown Los Angeles apartment.
Where are they phones at? That's all I'm saying.
Frustrated at the lack of answers and information coming from investigators.
One was going on a date. Why ain't nobody looking at their phones? If she went on a date, did the person come and pick her up, or did she go there? But they both was found in their apartment. So there should be cameras everywhere. I'm sure she probably took some selfies too with the person too. Look, he ready to knock somebody's head off. He is too. I'm sorry. They really gonna have to get into their dating life. And one of them was a real estate agent. Everybody in her damn business. She ain't let nobody know she had somebody coming over. It could be another jealous model. Don't think other models ain't jealous of other models, especially women models. And the other one was a real estate agent too. Oh, she was making money regardless. Let's see if they look through those phones though. Don't when they found when they found the deceased, their deceased family members, shouldn't their phones be around? They ain't talking about the phones. Man, look. Man.
Investigators. 32-year-old Nicole Coates, known as Nikki, told friends she had a date on Friday, September 8th. That's the last they heard from her.
Who took that picture? Who took that picture? This picture. Who took that? If they found this in her phone, they got her phone, man. They know who is going around doing this. It's become too common worldwide. Wrong, it ain't coming worldwide. You just want to blame it on a black man. High-rise luxury apartments. Ladies, be careful out here. Someone is targeting black women. I smell bullshit. And if it is, it's y'all precious white men that y'all love so much. And will diss a black man saying, y'all don't need us.
That's the last they heard from her. She didn't answer calls or texts during the weekend, so her father and aunt visited her luxury apartment 2 days later, located at 8th and Grand. That's when they made the gut-wrenching discovery.
I couldn't recognize him.
You feel there was some level of violence with this death?
Yes, I do.
You believe it was murder?
I believe it was. I really do. One of her legs was up in the air in a kicking position. That's not nobody that's just laid in their bed and died. I don't know who she went out with.
Sound like it.
Transpired there. I have no idea, but I'm going to find out. So if you're out there, you're going to get caught. You're messing with the wrong person.
The LA County Coroner's Office says the case of Nicole Coates is open and the cause of death deferred. That means the cause is undetermined and further investigation is needed. However, Nikki's suspicious death is alarmingly similar to another recent case.
Look at that. All her friends in there, man. And all her friends quiet. So they ain't had no friend. They had friends out in LA and they all quiet. Come on, man.
31-year-old model and real estate agent Melissa Mooney on Tuesday afternoon. She was inside her luxury apartment, Sky, at Bunker Hill on South Figueroa Street. The LAPD is not releasing any details, but confirms detectives are investigating.
LA looking kind of crazy right now.
Family and friends are devastated, and
I wonder if Whack 100 and them gonna talk about this.
the family of Nikki Coates is watching that.
Now watch they end up cracking this shit.
I feel myself hurt. It's a
I encourage the family to go on Clubhouse, both families, and see what's going on. Cause somebody in LA know.
You're loose.
Anyone with information should contact the LAPD. That's right, Rick, Karine, what a mystery this is. Two young models discovered dead in their luxury apartments in downtown Los Angeles just days apart. One case is considered a homicide. The other one right now is considered suspicious, undetermined. Are they related? This is a story you will see only on Fox.
Let me go look on Whack 100 and them talking about. Whack 100 NT. 100 NT. Hold on, let me see if they talking about it on Black models. Switch it up. Switch it up. Somebody knows something. No, they ain't talking about it neither. No. Damn. Let me see if anybody else talking about it. And this happened last month, a month ago. Look, all on the news. This the only one that got a lot of views on it. The KTLA 5,000, 23,000, 64. These all 3 days ago. Look, this a black model, but this in Atlanta though. Model found dead in suitcase. This 14 years ago, but it's a white one. Look, 4 days ago. Man, if they was doing OnlyFans, man, I hope not. Look, New York trying to talk about it. But it's some reason the world of sisterhood quiet as hell. $4 days ago, a day ago, 18 hours ago, but they put it out again. Like, come on, man.
Said that she's been contacted by 2 other parents saying that their daughters were killed in downtown Los Angeles, and now they fear there could be a serial predator.
As a parent, you never want to go through this.
A family desperately searching for answers after the young model daughter was found dead in her downtown high-rise less than a week.
So hold on, let me get this straight. Niggas can find people addresses and real names and all this stuff. But they quiet on these 2 situations. Then 2 more supposed to be. Like, come on, man. What's really going on? If it was any black men involved in it, man, this shit would have been national news, man. The sisterhood be going crazy right now. I'm gonna subscribe to that shit just to keep up.
After another model was killed in her apartment just a mile away, and still no answers as to what happened.
That's the worst part of not knowing.
Nicole Coates was 32 years old and a successful model. Melissa Mooney was 31 years old, also a model and real estate agent. Police say Melissa was killed, but haven't revealed yet Nicole's cause of death. In fact, they've released very little information about either case.
Well, they tell me there ain't no cameras in that luxury apartment, man. LA police, y'all, the investigators, y'all sloppy out there, man. Y'all see through her phone. Y'all don't even gotta do all that extra shit. Just look through her phone.
The 2 cases may just sound coincidental. Some fear there's cause to sound the alarm.
And in this case, unfortunately, it looks like they met in their own apartment. So obviously that leads me to believe that it was somebody that they trust.
Come on, man. Yeah, I'm about to say, ain't want nobody going to the wrong apartment. For real, they probably already cracked the case, but they don't want to make it look like it's because it's racial shit. Damn, I don't like putting it on, use the race card. But come on, man. We talking about downtown LA. Now, if they was fucking with some gang members, they would have been found this shit out. But they wasn't. A successful model. She texting people she going on a date. But the face, the date person ain't come, they ain't revealed that person yet. Like, come on, man.
Requested to allow in into their own home, and then the worst happened.
Former LAPD detective Moses Castillo says sadly young models are preyed upon. There have been countless cases.
They wanna
You see how they black man here and black man there. You see that shit? And guess what the sisterhood gonna do? Oh, look him up. She alive in those pictures, motherfucker. Them could be her. That could be another model. Except for this one, I don't know. That's a different picture. Oh no, him again right there. Him again right there. Oh man.
present themselves and look, with your looks, my brains, we can make lots of money, and they make all these promises. But once they're there, they get sexually.
No, I don't think these girls was that damn stupid. They knew them. They knew that perpetrator. And it might be in the same circle of models.
Exploited, they get forced into doing things that they don't want to.
Ultimately, these families want answers and want others to come forward if their daughters too died from a mysterious death.
I'm going to keep at this until I find out what happened. You don't know who else has experienced the same thing that I have. Maybe this will help. I know it will.
Castillo tells me these assaults are underreported and worries that people have not reported them. So if it has happened to you, do contact the LAPD. I also reached out to the department for an interview and they refused to comment. In fact, they gave no details.
Damn.
We are live in downtown LA. Jennifer McGraw.
They know some shit. They either know some shit or they ain't trying to have black people tear up LA. Or go down to their luxury apartments and tear that shit out. I don't think they should tear up the whole LA. But it should right now in California. Black Lives Matter. Where you at, Black Lives Matter? It don't matter if a black person or a white person killed them. Where y'all at? Put pressure on that luxury apartment, both of them.
KTLA 5 News. A lot of people had that thought, Jennifer. Thank you.
Damn. 18 hours ago. Look, now they talking about it like crazy. Models, suspect killer found dead. This a year ago. They still ain't. This the one who met up with that white man. Talking about she ain't dating dark meat no more. When they go meet the little white man came with some fentanyl, she dead. Damn, when this happened? Woman found dead at Kendall luxury home is remembered as glamorous. It's 2 years ago. Damn. Boyfriend of slain Georgia influencer arrested after dead body found near burning car. And they definitely ain't. I don't wonder why they ain't talking about this. No, LA. That's it. Black Lives Matter should be down there. Nobody from Black Lives Matter down in LA in those luxury apartments. Not name
Two
one of
young
them.
models found dead in their downtown LA apartments. Their bodies discovered at two different locations just 48 hours apart. Police are trying to determine if the deaths are related. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes with more on the investigation, and we're now hearing from the mother of one of the victims.
Two models, two deaths, two mysteries. Melissa Mooney found dead in her downtown LA apartment last Tuesday. Just 2 days before that, the body of Nicole Coates was found in her downtown LA apartment.
I'm not going to stop until I find out what happened.
Nicole's mother, Sharon Coates, says her daughter's death just doesn't make sense.
My message to the family, make the police give y'all their phones. Them cell phone towers will tell you who was in her apartment. Because they let them in.
Right now, investigators say the cause is undetermined, but
It's going to come
Mooney's
out,
death
though.
has been ruled a homicide. The similarities between the two cases raising suspicions that something criminal may have happened to Coates as well.
Her incident was 5 minutes away. They're both models.
Man, they might as well. It's almost sound like they need to look two places. They little circle of models, because every model in LA know each other. And a dating scene on their phones.
They're in the same age bracket. I'm just trying to piece everything together, but I still feel that something fishy is going on.
Both Coates and Mooney were last seen alive on September 7th. Coates was 32 years old. Mooney just weeks away from turning 32. Her family holding a vigil Sunday night.
I love you so much.
be celebrating her birthday instead of.
Where is Black Lives Matter? Huh? Where y'all at? Go put pressure on them 2 luxury apartments. Oh, y'all don't want to.
This, but we're celebrating her life and all the smiles that she gave everyone.
LAPD has been tight-lipped on the Mooney investigation, only saying that she was murdered in her apartment. Investigators still waiting for the medical examiner to determine the cause of her death. The Coates family waiting as well for word of how Nicole died. The pain of not knowing adding to her mother's loss.
I just want to know what took her away from me. I just want to know if it was.
Look through their phones. Look through her phone, ma'am. Black Lives Matter should be down there putting pressure on them luxury apartments. Like, we need to see those video cameras. And your login. Because they take records of that too. Once again, I don't live in no luxury shit. But it sure is cameras around this motherfuckers. And people got to get logged in around a certain time.
Somebody that did something, somebody came into.
And we talking about downtown, luxury downtown LA. Not no broke ass LA or hood regular ass shit. Where you got to have money to live downtown LA.
For her apartment, I want to know what happened.
Meanwhile, the LAPD is asking for the public's help in identifying the killer in Melissa Mooney's case.
You hear
if you
this
have
shit?
any information that can help solve this murder, you're urged to call.
So them apartments must ain't got no camera. Man, it's sad, man. But Sisterhood, I want to know why y'all so quiet about it. Oh, what? Because the last one scammed y'all out of some money? Y'all don't want to jump the gun yet, huh? Man, look. Don't foul out. Don't crash out. And I'm out.
Hold it down, males, nigga. Hold it down, males, nigga. Gotta hold it down. I gotta hold it down. Man, you better not let nobody foul you out. Man, you better not let nobody crash you out. Hold it down. I gotta hold it down. Man, you better not let nobody crash you out. Man, you better not let nobody foul you out.